The Day of Ghosts and Ghouls, and of course, fabulous outfits. Every year, the most famous celebrities in the world reveal their Halloween costumes, and as you'd expect, they're pretty spectacular. Take a look at the very best looks of 2022, from the funny and creative to the sexy and scary. And don't forget to take away some inspiration for your own costume. Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly as Pam and Tommy. Last year, one scandal-courting couple decided to dress up as another. Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly went to the Casamigos Halloween party as Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee, who a whole new generation got to know via the Hulu TV show Pam Tommy. Good costumes, no doubt, but their wild antics in those costumes definitely raised some eyebrows too. Heidi Klum as a Halloween. Over the years, Heidi Klum and her husband, Tom Collins, have showcased some seriously show-stopping Halloween costumes. From flesh-eating aliens to Shrek and Fiona, this Hollywood couple knows how to steal the show. And their 2022 offering was no exception. Partnering up as a giant worm and a one-eyed fisherman, it's clear to see why Klum is the reigning queen of Halloween. Apparently, the mammoth task of transforming herself into a worm started at 11 a.m. that day and took a whole team of prosthetics experts to pull off. We won't be gardening or fishing anytime soon, that's for sure. Kerry Washington as Lionel Richie. Some of the best Halloween moments happen when celebrities go as other celebrities. Last year, actress Kerry Washington dressed as a picture-perfect Lionel Richie, wearing the same purple and green outfit he wore on the cover of his solo album. She claimed in the caption that she was ready to embarrass her kids, but there was nothing embarrassing about it in our book. Kudos, Kerry, kudos. Lizzo as Marge Simpson. Lizzo famously went as Baby Yoda for Halloween last year, so how was she ever going to top that, we hear you ask? Well, she painted her entire body bright yellow so she could emulate one of America's most iconic cartoon women, Marge Simpson. She even recreated some of the most famous internet memes featuring Marge. We can't wait to see what she does next year. Diddy as the Joker. There have been many takes on the Joker over the past decade or so, but one portrayal has cemented itself in pop culture as the definitive Joker. The version from Christopher Nolan's Batman films, played by the late and very much missed Heath Ledger, is arguably the most iconic of them all. And that's who Diddy went as for Halloween 2022. Safe to say he nailed it. Janelle Monáe as Diva Plablavalaguna from The Fifth Element. Janelle Monáe's costume delighted both movie fans and music fans alike. She went as Diva Plablavalaguna from The Fifth Element. If you don't know who that is, she's the blue and very tentacled alien opera singer who pops up in the iconic 1997 sci-fi movie and fast became one of its most memorable characters. It was the perfect costume for Monáe, if you ask us, and it must have taken ages to create it. Brava! Paris Jackson as Van Gogh. As the daughter of Michael Jackson, we've got to assume Paris Jackson appreciates artistry. Maybe that's why she attended her brother Prince's Halloween party dressed as one of the greatest artists of all time, Vincent van Gogh. Oh, and all the money from the party went to a good cause, the Heal Los Angeles Foundation. We're sure both her dad and Van Gogh himself would have approved. Miranda Kerr as Catwoman. Catwoman is a very popular Halloween costume, and it's not hard to see why. If you prefer to go sexy rather than scary at this time of year, Catwoman is a great choice. Last year, supermodel Miranda Kerr slid into the skin-tight black latex look and shared some great snaps with her 13 million Instagram followers, who loved it. The lucky man who dressed up as her Batman is her husband, Evan Spiegel, the CEO of American Snap Inc. Jessica Alba as the Shining Twins. Congrats to Jessica Alba for using an actual horror movie as inspiration last Halloween. She and a friend dressed up as the terrifying twins from Kubrick's masterpiece The Shining and did an epic job. Turns out it wasn't her costume, though it belonged to her teenage daughter. Thank you, Honor, for letting us borrow your costume, Alba wrote on Instagram. Finally, a good reason to have kids. Jennifer Garner as Ghost Bride and Chic Goth. If there's anyone we can count on for getting into the spooky season sprit, it's Jennifer Garner. And true to form, she went all out for Halloween last year, rocking not just one costume, but two. The actress dressed first as a ghost bride, and then a very chic goth, all the while having a conversation with herself set to the tune of Me Against the Music by Britney Spears and Madonna. As if that weren't enough, her adorable dog showed up, too dressed as a ghost of course. Josh Duhamel and Audra Mari as Anna Nicole Smith and J. Howard Marshall. Clearly the Casamigos Halloween party is the place to be for seeing all the best celebrity costumes up close. Actor Josh Duhamel and his wife, Audra Mari, stole the show by making fun of the oft-mentioned age gap between them. They went as Anna Nicole Smith and her infamously older husband J. Howard Marshall. Duhamel and Mari have 21 years between them, while Smith and Marshall had ... more than that. Kendall Jenner as Jessie from Toy Story. Leave it to Kendall Jenner to make a character from a Pixar franchise sexy. She could have dressed as a cowgirl and left it at that, but the model went one step further and brought to life Jessie from the Toy Story movies. With a crop top, cutout pants, and a glass of wine, Kendall's Jessie looks a little different from the one seen in the films, and we're here for it. Unsurprisingly, the post has millions of likes. Halle Bailey as a Navai. The Little Mermaid actress Halle Bailey is clearly excited for the upcoming blockbuster Avatar: The Way of the Water. She got herself dressed up as a blue-skinned Navai, complete with props and jewelry. She captioned her Twitter photo, "Always wanted to be an Avatar." Happy Halloween, who knows? Maybe we'll get to see her in an Avatar movie sometime in the future. Vanessa Hudgens as Black Swan. Vanessa Hudgens got Halloween started early. On October 24th, so a whole week ahead of everyone else, she debuted her fabulous costume on Instagram. She was Natalie Portman's ballet dancer character in the psychological horror film Black Swan in white mode, complete with a tutu and feathers. We bet Natalie Portman herself would approve. Hailey Bieber as a Versace vampire. Hailey Bieber partied hard over Halloween weekend, and her costumes didn't disappoint. The 25-year-old model arrived at the Peppermint Club in Hollywood on Sunday night, dressed as a Versace vampire, which was perfectly self-explanatory. We might be stealing that for next year. Meanwhile, her husband, Justin Bieber, wore something considerably less sexy. He was the Cookie Monster. Kim Kardashian as Mystique. Who had Kim Kardashian pegged as an X-Men fan? We sure didn't, but judging from her Halloween costume last year, she might just be. She went as Mystique, the blue-skinned and undeniably sexy character portrayed by Rebecca Romijn and then Jennifer Lawrence in the X-Men movie franchise. Kim captioned her Instagram photo, "Hey Marvel, is someone angling for a role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?" Paris Hilton as Sailor Moon. Reality TV star and Instagram lover Paris Hilton revealed a previously unknown side to her on Halloween. It turns out she's into anime. Hilton wrote on Instagram as Halloween weekend kicked off, dressed up as my childhood icon Sailor Moon. We love her sexy take on the famous manga character, complete with diamante and a sheer corset. Rebel Wilson as Barbie. What's a blonde, beautiful actress going to go as for Halloween? How about a blonde, beautiful pop culture icon? Rebel Wilson dressed up as the iconic Barbie doll last year, but she couldn't resist putting her own twist on it. She didn't just go as Barbie, she went as Barbie in her box, and so did her friends. A true limited edition Halloween costume. Jojo Siwa as Draco Malfoy. No, that's not a screenshot from a new Harry Potter movie. It's actually Dance Moms star Jojo Siwa doing a very good impression of Draco Malfoy. She's apparently been compared to Draco in the past, and she seems to have taken it well. It helps that the backdrop of a fancy staircase is also rather Malfoy-esque. Impressive. Winnie Harlow as Ariel. Not only was Winnie Harlow's Under the Sea Halloween costume totally fabulous, but it came with a special extra for fans. Harlow wrote on Instagram alongside photos and videos of her outfit, "Me and my boo put an iconic look together for Halloween, paying homage to Halle Bailey's Little Mermaid. We want you to get this iconic look too." She was promoting a giveaway where one lucky follower could win makeup from the Disney Fantasia Vault collection. Sign us up.
Hayley Kiyoko as Velma.
In 2022, the show Trick or Treat Scooby-Doo finally confirmed the character of Velma as a lesbian, and no one was more delighted than singer Hayley Kiyoko, who's actually played Velma in a couple of TV movies. Kiyoko and her girlfriend, Becca Tilley, celebrated by dressing up as a clearly in love Velma and Daphne in their iconic orange and purple outfits. Lost my glasses, found my girl was Kiyoko's clever Instagram caption. Or WWW. Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake as the Wet Bandits. There's only one celebration that can top Halloween. Christmas, obviously, so we couldn't really have asked for any more than the iconic outfit that Jessica Biel and hubby Justin Timberlake served up last October 31st. The A-list pair perfected their Harry and Marv costumes with stick-on feathers and a painfully realistic scald mark. We're not sure if JT is re-rocking his 90s curly locks or if it's a wig. Either way, all the great ones leave their marks, and JT and Biel have certainly left theirs. Joe Jonas as Flo. Go with the flow, Joe. The main question on our lips is, who perfected the Jonas Brothers makeup? Whoever it was has nailed the signature look of Flo from the Progressive commercials. And what's better than a slick cat eyeliner flick? Or a budget outfit? Joe's simple wig and apron look is proof that a spooky season costume needn't break the bank to tick all the boxes. Terry Crews as Mr. T. He's already got the muscles, and don't quote us on this, but there's at least some chance that Terry Crews already had one or two of those impressive chains in his wardrobe. Appearing on the Jennifer Hudson show, Terry delighted fans with an impressive gun show. It's as if he was born to impersonate the A-Team's resident big guy. Nina Dobrev and Shaun White as Vecna and Max. The Vampire Diaries star could have gone with the obvious for her 22 Halloween offering, but along with her Olympic gold medalist other half, she stepped it up from just your classic bloodsucker. A for effort is awarded for the addition of a floating effect. It may have been hastily added before they uploaded their costume to Instagram, but it's the cherry on the cake to their version of the mind control drama from Stranger Things Season 4.
Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian as Chucky and Tiffany Valentine.
Fans of Hollywood's most touchy-feely couple would be forgiven for thinking that every day is Halloween for Kourtney, and Travis. The pair can most often be seen sporting matching black, after all. Along with an equally impressive Frankenstein ensemble, Travis smashed it out of the park with their Chucky and Tiffany look. And Tony Porowski as us. Queer Eye's resident chef took the scissors out of the kitchen along with boyfriend Kevin Harrington and their adorable pooch Neon. The pair took their matching red boiler suits down to Heidi Klum's annual Halloween party, where they no doubt maintained their piercing stares the whole night through. Just don't forget to wash off the blood when you return the scissors, boys. Sarah Michelle Gellar as a Rose Hill student. Most know Sarah Michelle Gellar for her role as Buffy, but her 2022 outfit was a nod to her more recent appearance in Netflix's Do Revenge. The star captioned the image on Instagram with a gush to the show's costume designer, Jennifer Caton Robinson. "I was jealous. I never got to wear the amazing costume she designed for the Rose Hill uniform. So." But now the bigger question. Am I more an Eleanor or Drea? We're not sure, but she looks great. The Mahomes as the sun, moon, and stars. Brittany and Patrick win the award for cuteness with their adorable space-themed family costume, along with little Sterling Sky and the well-concealed Bump, who's been styled as a moon. The Mahomes family looked far out in their sun, moon, and stars getup. The real question is, do they make those silver flares in grown-up sizes? Kris Jenner as Wonder Woman. As the ultimate bossy boss lady, it's no surprise that momager Kris Jenner donned a cape and made her Halloween debut as Wonder Woman. She captioned her sassy Insta post with, "Boss by day, Wonder Woman by night." Well, that, at least, explains how she manages to run the Kardashian empire and still have time to go for fancy brunches. It all makes sense now. Kylie Jenner as the Wicked Witch of the West. Alongside bestie Hailey Bieber, the youngest Kardashian sister, got into the spooky spirit weeks ahead of the official Halloween date. After a bathtub photo shoot, naturally, the greened-up girls hit West Hollywood to grab a pizza in their Wizard of Oz garb. Despite being megastars and, well, totally green, the pair were incredulous that they garnered so much attention. "Why is everybody staring at us?" questioned Kylie in a video posted to social media. John Legend and Chrissy Teigen as the Queen and Prince Philip. Looking back to 2018, this is also how you nail a couple's costume. Chrissy Teigen dressed up as Queen Elizabeth in her usual sensible coat shoes handbag combo, while her husband John Legend wore a replica of Prince Philip's military uniform. They planned to go out and show the costumes off, but then they got tired and stayed at home. Been there. Katie Couric as Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe is another very popular choice for Halloween costumes, especially her bright pink dress from Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Katie Couric wore this for a 2005 Halloween episode of Today, and it was inspired by her daughter, who was a big Marilyn fan. It's still one of Couric's favorite costumes today. Katy Perry as Freddie Mercury. Katy Perry is a big Freddie Mercury fan. She loves him so much that she transformed into him for Halloween 2008, which also happened to be her 24th birthday. 3 years later, in 2011, she recorded a video tribute to Mercury and said, "Without you, I wouldn't be making music or doing what I do, because your lyrics inspired me as a 15-year-old girl. I heard Killer Queen and the first wanted to be a killer queen." Sarah Michelle Gellar as Madonna. Buffy actress Sarah Michelle Gellar already had the blonde hair, so it's easy to see why she decided to dress up as one of the music world's most famous blondes. For Halloween in 2013, she tweeted out a picture of herself as the Queen of Pop, and her co-star Emma Caulfield responded with, hot much.
Kaya Gerber as Joan Jett.
Cindy Crawford's daughter, Kaya Gerber, always has a front row seat at the big Halloween party at Casamigos in LA. Why? Her dad co-owns the brand that runs it. In 2018, the whole Crawford-Gerber clan went to the party as 80s rock stars, and Kaya arguably upstaged them all with her Joan Jett costume. Lisa Rinna as Lucille Ball. In 2010, Lisa Rinna got all dolled up as TV icon Lucille Ball and posed with her husband Harry Hamlin. 3 years later, Hamlin proudly told Fox 411, "I see clips from the Lucy show, and I'm totally reminded of Lisa. From time to time I find myself saying, you've got some splaining to do."
Ellie Goulding as Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton has such an iconic look that she's a great celeb to dress up as at Halloween. Ellie Goulding went as her for a Halloween fundraiser in October 2017, and then a year later Parton herself included the singer on a Twitter compilation of her favorite lookalikes. Goulding was so thrilled that she tweeted back, "OMG, I love you." Janelle Monáe as David Bowie. In 2019, only 3 years after the death of music legend David Bowie, entertainment superstar Janelle Monáe paid tribute to him with a Halloween costume. She posted the images on Instagram and captioned them with one of Bowie's most famous lyrics, "Oh man, wonder if he'll ever know he's in the best-selling show." Neil Patrick Harris and David Burtka as the Olsen twins. Neil Patrick Harris and David Burtka are undoubtedly the kings of Halloween. Over the years, they've delighted their fans with endless creative and wacky Halloween ensembles, often getting their kids involved for family costume photo shoots as well. But they really outdid themselves in 2019 when they dressed as the Olsen twins. Jason Momoa as Elvis.
Jason Momoa went all out with his Halloween costume in 2019. He appeared on the Ellen DeGeneres show dressed from head to toe as Elvis Presley, and he was very much in character too. He danced through the crowd using Elvis's trademark gyrating moves and handed out lice to the audience.
Jonathan Barbara and Devon Windsor as Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears. Everyone remembers those iconic denim outfits Justin and Britney wore while they were still a couple. They were completely over the top and outrageous, so perfect for Halloween then. Jonathan Barbara and Devon Windsor wore the outfits and channeled the 00 stars at the V Magazine Halloween party in 2018. Winnie Harlow as RuPaul. When Winnie Harlow dressed as RuPaul for Heidi Klum's Halloween party in 2018, it led to big things. The next year she was given a contract with MAC Cosmetics for a campaign that harked back to the days RuPaul was the face of the company. And don't forget, she was a guest judge on RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12 as well. Scott Eastwood as Clint Eastwood. Not many people can say that they get to dress up as their own dad for Halloween. However, one man who can is actor Scott Eastwood. When he attended the Hilarity for Charity's annual variety show in 2016, he took on his famous dad Clint's iconic The Man with No Name look. Nina Dobrev as Billie Eilish.
Actress Nina Dobrev chose one of the most instantly recognizable people in the music industry to go as for Halloween 2019. She dressed as singer Billie Eilish, complete with dyed green hair, an orange Louis Vuitton sweater, and even black makeup smeared across her face. It was a very impressive effort.
Gabrielle Union as Grace Jones. Gabrielle Union got into a patent sheer playsuit and headed to Jay-Z and Beyoncé's party for Halloween 2019. Who was she dressed as? The iconic model and actress Grace Jones. She also posed in the costume for her Instagram followers and captioned the photo, "Amazing Grace. Happy Halloween, kidsies." Kim Kardashian and Jonathan Cheban as Sonny and Cher.
Kim Kardashian and her bestie Jonathan Cheban did Sonny and Cher in their 1973